Peace and love. This is Yari, and it's time for our weekly tarot. All right, our weekly tarot, and I always go in order, starting with Aries and ending with Pisces. And this is for the week. I'm going to go per sign, one card per sign, and we're going to interpret it and tell you what to look forward to for the week and how to go about your week, okay? And remember that the sun is still in Libra. The sun is still in Libra, so that's what we're shining light on, all right? And so for the week, this is just a card, okay? Focusing still on those things, but also how it accords to your sign, all right? So Aries, we're going first. And I'm also going back to the deck that I used last week, all right? Aries going first, and it's just jumped out. Aries, the Eight of Swords, all right? And with this Eight of Swords, this is where we're starting over, or there's some renovations or something that we're starting over and getting something done as far as a relationship. All right, we're repairing something, or we're just bringing it to a pause or to an end, or wherever it should be. But we're using this shovel, and we're putting things where they should be, okay? Whether this is an ending, and like I said, whether we're digging something back up and repairing something and putting something back together again as far as a relationship, okay, Aries? So use that power of yours. Use that self-realization that you guys have to face and deal with whatever this is as far as a ending to a relationship, or use your mind, all right, and use your strength towards a situation that you also have to start over, like I said, or face some type of renovation or do-over. This is also a lesson, okay? So Aries, whatever lesson that you have already faced, or this is a lesson that's pending for later on this week. So I would tell you to start accordingly and work accordingly, dealing with yourself, and go ahead and gain the information needed so you can get where you need to be, okay? So that was Aries. All right. Next, we're going to get into Taurus. Ooh, y'all got cards jumping out today. Taurus. Let's see. Taurus. That's a Four of Cups. All right. And with this Four of Cups, this is dealing with some type of freedom that needs to be had. Something you need to be free from. Something that you need to free yourself of. This is a release. Okay, and this is also something that brings you comfort. This is something that makes you feel good. So this could be a good release. Somebody that you can release and relax around. This is where you're seeking this security. You're seeking that stability from somebody. And this always comes up with you guys. So like I said, this is something that we need to release, or we're seeking this from someone. But this is dealing with family, and this is dealing with your emotions and what makes you feel good, and dealing with that comfort, and dealing with that strong foundation that you guys need to get through. So Taurus, you know, what makes you feel good, thrive in that. And look for it if you don't have it. But this is what will make you crabby, or make you, off, unstable, or off, your point and off your square if you don't have this. So Taurus, this is very important for the week. Maintain your stability, I would say, more than anything. Maintain the things that make you feel good. Maintain the things that make you feel strong. And, and help cultivate this into somebody else's day or week sometime. All right, Taurus. Next, this is Geminis. All right, Geminis. Mix this up good for Geminis. Because this is personal for self as well. So let's see what's really going on with these Geminis. I need to know, because last week they actually really did deal with a lot of my personal stuff. So, all right, Geminis. Geminis is the Six of Swords. All right, and it's in reverse. So with that Six of Swords in reverse, this is telling you to pay attention to something. We need to magnify some things that we haven't magnified. We need to take some of the small things and look at the details about something. And this is dealing with the relationship you may have with someone. This is also dealing with your relationship with yourself. So think about work. Think about if you have clients, or if you're a client of someone. Think about having everything together and being on time, being dependable, being reliable. And this is you getting through something, and maybe this is the cause of relationship is making you appear unorganized, or you are unorganized and bringing this into a relationship, or bringing in where you haven't taken care of something or squared something away. And so you have to use your ability to talk and communicate and gain understanding so you can deal with this, so you can face whatever it is. Stay on top of your schedule, I would say, all week, Geminis. You like to be all over the place, like I always say, but having something that's all over the place and taking one of those things and magnifying it and making it big so you can take it chunk by chunk, it doesn't make you nervous. It takes away that anxiety. It takes away that runaround for us. So, Geminis, pay attention to that. All right. Next, Cancers. Cancers. Get into these Cancers. All right. And so far, everybody's dealing with relationships and releasing. So, and it's still Libra season. So that does have a lot to do with relationships and partnerships and unity. So this could be a lot for people, and it's coming to a head because Libra season is about to end and Scorpio season is about to start. So let's see how much unity people have been having. All right, Cancers. Ooh, Cancers. All right. This is the fallen towers. This is the towers. Okay, so Cancers, you guys have to deal with something unexpected taking place. There's something unexpected taking place, and you guys have to be mindful of this, okay? And you have to go ahead and be able to adjust. And because you guys are a cardinal sign, you know how to initiate things and get things started, especially when it comes to your emotions. You guys can feel it first before it takes place. So use your intuition and close your eyes and feel out wherever you find some type of discomfort or where something might not be right, so you can kind of jump and be ahead of the game, whatever the situation is. But there is something that could be coming apart, you know, and this could be an unexpected change that you need. It could be something that is taking place because you wouldn't do it on your own. And I always say, if it's something that you won't do, the universe will do it. So, you know, in order to stay in control or be able to make your own decisions, you should do something when you should. And so I would say this is something that you didn't do yet, and the universe is kind of creating that circumstance for you to make that move. All right, Cancers. All right, Leos. Let me mix these up a little bit more. Leos. Okay. All right, Leos. This is the 9 of Pentacles, which is really, really good. This is something manifesting. This is something you've been waiting on. All right, this is something that's going to bring you some type of excitement. And this is also something that can help you sit down for a second, because it's dealing with materials, or it's dealing with the earth sign, or dealing with things that are solid. Because you always like to initiate excitement and all of that, this right here will help you to your purpose. So just like I said, will help you sit down and focus a little bit more. Once you get something you've been waiting on, you can trust more. There's more trust and faith once you receive something you've been waiting on. And this is letting you know right here, that's where your magic is. Attracting everything that you guys want, attracting everything that you guys need. And this right here is just quite fantastic for you guys. So Leo, this should be a really good week for you according to this card. Something you've been waiting on. That's really, really good. Okay. Next is Virgo. Virgos. All right, Virgos. All right, Virgos, y'all have the Knight of Swords, and it's in reverse. Okay, so the Knight of Swords in reverse is talking about something that you're doing to hurt yourself, and it could be some type of relationship that you're involved in, as far as a friendship, or like I said, work, or dealing with a partnership as far as personal or anything like that. This could be even a classmate or something. But Virgos, this kind of goes back to what I was even saying about Geminis. Okay, you guys both ruled by Mercury, and it seems like you kind of have the same thing as far as somebody that you're dealing with in your life, somebody delivering some type of message, and it's something that you've said or done to hurt yourself, or something that you could be doing that's you think that's gonna propel you, and it's also holding you back in reality. Okay, and then you guys deal with reality, so you need to look at the reality of this situation and what it's really doing to you and what it's really doing for you. And because this is in reverse, like I said, this is something that we brought on ourselves. And because we have that wisdom, and because we have the proper tools in our life, this is going to end up being a lesson. But Virgos, you needed this lesson because it's going to make you pay attention and look closer a little bit more in the future. So Virgos, you know, there's something that's taking place, you know, with someone, you know, that you might be involved in, a situation you might be involved in, and you have made a mistake somewhere. And this is where the adjustment is going to be, paying closer attention. And this might throw you off as far as your regular routine, but this is something that you needed to do or see, you know, so you can know where your weaknesses are, so you can know where your mistakes are. Because you guys love perfection. Y'all love everything being right. You know, you guys hate criticism, but you might need this in this area right now, just so you'll know where you need to be on top at, where you need to square some things up. All right, Libras. Libras. Libras, Libras, Libras. Okay, Libras. You guys have the Two of Swords. So this is some decisions to be made, because this is in reverse. And this is a decision to be made fast and now. All right, and this is something that's affecting you. And you may have already made this decision. It might be seeing either the benefits, or you might be seeing the results that were not in your favor. So this is going to make you use your wisdom in your relationships and the things that you say and the things that you think and how you project your thoughts, because this is all dealing with that. Your mind and the mental activity of you. And like I say, this was a split decision to be made. See here. But in reverse, like I said, this is something that can harm you or hurt you in the long run. And so, like I say, always with Libras, it's dealing with negotiations and compromise. But making sure you get the fair piece of the pie, and make sure you're not counting yourself out, which you guys tend to do a lot. So this may have been something you've already done, or this will help you with your wisdom later on in the week. Maybe this hasn't taken place yet. So you can go ahead and use your mind and use your time and your money and your wisdom accordingly, so that you is to prevent this situation. All right, Libras. Okay. We're in the last few degrees of Libra as well. So this is a spiritual thing. This is a spiritual thing. Talking about unity and talking about your relationship with God and being fair. So think about that, Libras. Okay. Next, Scorpios. Scorpios, the Nine of Wands. All right, so this is you trying to get somewhere, trying to get something. You growing with this thing, and you having a proper amount of light to get to it. You guys are so mysterious and dark a lot of times, but you see very well and you feel very well because you don't always have the proper amount of light. But this right here is going to get you to your abundance and your bliss and what you're looking for. This is giving you that right amount of light so you can see what you need to see, and you can feel, you know, what you need to feel, but also shine a light on the things that you feel. This is for you guys to really, really manifest some things, Scorpios, and you guys manifest well as it is. Okay, we're getting closer and closer to your season, so this could even just be inching closer and closer to your sign where the light is here, where the growth is there. The growth is in the things that you do. This is dealing with life. This is abundance of life. Okay, Scorpios, there's abundance of life once we reveal the things that need to be revealed and once we put those things to rest. So Scorpios, this is so good for you guys. This is dealing with compensation. This is you gaining something from the work that you've put in. This is you making something bigger and making something grow that was so small at once. So Scorpios, this is you guys regenerating like you naturally do and making something big. And make sure it's not too big, you know. Because too big, then you're seen, and you guys don't like unnecessary attention, you know, that makes you crawl back into your hole. So make sure it's just enough to make you feel good. It's nothing you have to share with everybody else. You know, you guys are very private anyway. So if it's a relationship or a job offer or anything like that, a house, you know, keep it to yourself so you can make sure that this thing is really, you know, for you, and that's something that you want to share with everybody else right off. Okay? All right, next, Sagittariuses. Y'all mix these up extra for y'all. I've had some readers with Sagittariuses in the past week. I'm like, y'all, let me give y'all some extra love. Seems like y'all just been having it. All right, Sag. 6 of Cups. Okay, and with the 6 of Cups, this is in reverse. All right, and my deck is on point, but a lot of people's cards have been in reverse today, and I mix them up pretty good, and there are no strange happenings. So, Sagittarius, this is something that you need to look at, okay? And this is something that you actually have to minimize, all right? There's something that you have minimized to the point where you have missed something. Okay, so Sagittarius, this is right here is analyzing something that needs to be released, or analyzing your freedom, analyzing something that you have freed yourself of. It might have been something that you needed. Okay, so I need you guys to look at that. And like I said, you guys don't deal well with small print. You guys don't deal well with looking down. You guys deal well with dealing out. Okay, because you're a mutable fire sign. So everything you do is an outward energy, and it's out towards everything. And I need you to take a moment to draw in. Okay, and just really look at what's going on. Okay, pay attention to things, because that's why you guys can make mistakes sometimes when you out there on that road, and them highways and byways of life, of the mind, the body, and the spirit. Okay, Sagittarius is you guys jump before you look, and this right here is telling you to look. Telling you to look and look within. Pay attention to what it is that you're doing. Pay attention to what it is that you really want. Okay, but like I said, this is something that you need to draw in and give really close attention to as far as what you've let go of. It could have been a mistake. And think about the retrograde. Okay, that's coming up. So there might be something or opportunity or a person coming back into your life to start over or redo that. Okay, so Sagittarius is, because you move fast and you guys don't like to carry a lot of weight and things with you because you like to travel, sometimes you might let go of something or someone that you actually needed that would have been awesome for you or your life. So this is right here, because it's in reverse, something that we've let go of, something that may have been draining us. It could have been good for you. You know more than me when it comes to your life, but apply this accordingly as far as something that you may have moved fast about, as far as dropping something, as far as letting something go. And so if it worked in your favor, all is well. But if it's something that you need to relook at, pay attention. Okay, Sag? Next, Capricorns. 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 The goats. Let's see what y'all talking about. Capricorns. Capricorns. Okay. Okay. Y'all have the Page of Swords. So Capricorns, because you guys deal with purpose, this is dealing with somebody that can help you as far as your career, something in the long run, somebody that you might be able to invest in, but I would tell you to pay attention, okay? Because this person is new to your life, this person might be someone you haven't met yet, because this isn't someone that's a part of your cipher yet. So this is someone you need to inspect and really pay attention to and be close with as far as the information. Now, like I said, this person could be helping you in the long run, or this person could be hurting you in the long run. So it depends on your boundaries, Capricorns. It depends on, how much you've locked your door and who you're letting in. So I would just say scan people this week. When it comes to business, when it comes to a relationship, for my single Capricorns or anything like that, we need to scan people. We need to make sure that there's somebody that can really be a part of what we're doing, somebody that's really has some type of purpose, somebody that we can be resourceful with. If not, know how to cut it off. Okay, but this is something or someone new into your life. So it's like I said, it could even be a task or a new project. You have to decide for yourself whether this is something that you can fit in or whether this is something that's going to oppose what you already have going on. So Capricorns, as you want to do well in life, okay, pay attention to this. New situations or people coming in. There could be an opportunity, or it could be something, like I said, that could just be getting in the way. Aquariuses. I love Aquariuses. Aquariuses, they so different and unique. I love Aquariuses. A lot of my clients are Aquariuses, Sagittariuses, and Capricorns. So, yeah. Aquarius. All right. You guys also have the Page of Swords. So this is also a new friend or someone coming into your life, okay, a new situation, and you guys love new things. You guys love changing things up. You guys love putting your own little spin on things, and just switching stuff up a little bit. You guys love making something original. So this could be a situation or a person. This could be an original person coming into your life. This could be somebody unique coming into your life. But it's the same card as we had with the Capricorns. Make sure that this is somebody that's useful in your life. Make sure this is somebody that's not taken away from. Make sure that's someone that's not going to end up being detrimental to your success later. So that's why we want to be mindful, because you guys like to take chances. I wouldn't tell you not to take the chance, because that's what you guys naturally do. But I would also say, use your wisdom. Use your wisdom before you roll the dice on a person this week or on a situation. You guys like to create change, and you like to be the first to do it, but also you guys make mistakes, okay, and you'll be the first to do it. So your wisdom is either going to elevate everybody else, or everybody else is going to learn from your mistakes. Okay, Aquarius? So pay attention to people in your life, because you guys have the exact same card. So I'm going to mix these up a little bit more, because the last card is for Pisces. Pisces. And let's see what they're talking about, and we'll be done. Let's see here. Pisces. I'm mixing them up really good, I promise. That's why I say there's no strange happenings. Last card, so I'm going to get in there like that. Okay. Pisces, Two of Swords. And I know another sign had gotten this too. So, Two of Swords, Pisces, and it's in reverse. So you guys are making a decision, or like I said, this decision was already made. So now we're just living with the results or the consequences of it. And this is depending on how the rest of your week goes. So it depends on what you need to do. But this is going back to a relationship. You're using your thoughts properly, and something that if you don't do it correctly and your wisdom correctly could come back on you later. So be mindful of the way we're dealing with other people. Be mindful of our experiences and things you've learned before. You guys can be so forgiving. You guys love to wash away sins and wash away what someone's done, but don't let it be a detriment to you and your own health and the person that you are, because that's what can make you guys cold, and that's what can throw you off and take that beautiful life and innocence out of you guys, the experiences that you have and how you take them in. So I say, Pisces, pay attention to that. Pay attention to who you trust. You guys are full of trust and faith, but sometimes too much and for the wrong people and the wrong reasons. So I say don't get easily distracted through a relationship or a situation that someone might present something to you. Be mindful of that. Use your intuition, Pisces. That is your power. All right? Peace and love, you guys. That was the weekly tarot reading for all the signs. And I hope it worked out for you. Whatever you heard for today, I hope this helped you out. And reach out to me for any personal readings, for anyone who wants to do a one-on-one in-depth reading. I will leave my scheduling link so that you can click it and schedule with me. Peace and love, and go to my website, peacebyyari.com, so that we can connect.